Guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to recolor your artwork, and what we're going to need is of course that you've gone through and filled in your artwork with the original colors. You've used live paint to fill in those sections, and actually before that you even went through and closed up your shapes, making sure that they don't have any openings in it so that they could be like little pools that you fill in. So yours should look something like this. If for some reason it doesn't, go back to the other videos. You should be able to walk through that process, and just make sure that it's all filled in with the original colors before you start this. Now, just like before, we will start in Window, Workspace. If it's already set up with Essentials Classic, just make sure you reset it, right? Then you're gonna click on the Layers palette right here. If for some reason your toolbar is in one column, click here to make it 2 columns. So we should all be looking at it the same way. Everything is locked except for my illustration layer, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a palette. I'm gonna create little squares, right? Actually, I already created one, so boom, there it is. I just grabbed a bunch of colors together in squares. There they are. And then the other thing that I might wanna do, because this is one option, I wanna change all of my green colors in here to crazy colors like this. And it's gonna fill it in. In fact, you know what? Let me actually change this. Light blue, sure. Bam. All right, so these are going to be my colors. One thing that I did, I created the squares, and then I selected them all by clicking on the selection tool, dragging over it, and then I went to Object, Group, right? I could ungroup it, but now I actually want it grouped. So I could use a palette that I've created myself. I could also go onto places like Pinterest, right? And I could look up different color palettes. You can see I have a board dedicated just to color. But let's say that I really liked a color palette that I see here, or even if I like the colors on an image. Sometimes I create something on my board for an image that I really like. For example, this one right here. Really like those colors. So I'm going to copy this one. I'm going to hold Control and click on it, and I'm going to copy that image. Now when I go back to Illustrator, Command V to paste it, and because it's one solid image, it's already grouped. All right. So with the selection tool, I'm going to select what I want to recolor, which is all of this. Again, it's already grouped because it's live painted. And then I'm going to go up to the top. You see the little recolor artwork tool right there? It kind of looks like a color wheel. Well, it is a color wheel. You click on that, and I'm going to do the color theme picker, right? What that's going to do is going to allow me to click on something like this. Actually, it needs me to drag. It says click and drag over the area that I want. So click and drag right here. Boom. And you can see it just, I'm going to hide it by clicking here. Yeah, it just changed the colors to these colors here. Use the white, the yellow, the, what is it, cyan, the blue, the light blue, the slightly darker purplish blue right there, and then mix that all together to change my colors. I could do Command Z to undo that. And then I'm going to try something else. I'm going to click on the color, the recolor art wheel again, color theme picker. Now I'm going to click on this image. Notice what it did. It didn't have to have specifically this color, that color, like, right? It just took the colors in the image and applied them to my piece. Now, you can see it's slightly different right here. Maybe I don't want that one. So if I go back to the color picker right here, I could change that. I have my colors right here. I'm going to cross over this. I have my colors right here. I can see that there is a green, right? Maybe I don't actually want that green. Maybe I want more blue. Maybe I want no green. And actually, let me click here. I'm going to hit delete. Nope, that did not do it. I'm trying to get rid of that exact green right there. So I could come here, double click. Yeah, I could change that color to something lighter. Everything seems to be more pale and pastel-like color. So let's see if that changed it. Yep, that changed it right there. I could change a specific color. I can make more of the blue. Like, let's say I really like this blue. I can increase that, right? Make it more, make it less. I could bring the brightness up, brightness down. And there you go. And this is a much easier way of recoloring your artwork without having to go into each separate section. Again, this isn't something that you have to do. This is a bonus video that I added onto here, because I know sometimes we want to do things like pop art and, you know, change our illustrations, but we don't want to go through the process of coloring everything in. So I hope this helps. It's just, again, an additional thing for you guys to just enjoy in Adobe Illustrator. Thank you.